Hey guys, so I thought I'd continue my walkthrough of Greencastle Double Exodus. Now we are going to explore the library. This section contains physics, where we learn about this, how the elements react to each other. So light is strong to dark, metal is strong to light, earth is strong to metal, and darkness is strong to earth. We also get a knight's travels. The four elements these books don't mean so much. What this is saying is these colours determine the element of the enemy. I think red means earth, black means darkness, yellow means light, and purple means metal. Okay, if we go on here, we see metaphysics. Not many of these books are important, they just have statements about ethereal and incredibly annoying puns related to the novella Flatland. Statements which I'm not sure are correct. In fact, I think I'm almost certain that they're not correct. But this one is useful. We will use this later. We'll need to find an item that contains a light, an item that contains a life, and an item that contains nothing. As soon as we get all three of those, we will be able to go into Ethereal and rescue Alexia. Hopefully. We also have combat strategy, so we can see the advantages and disadvantages of certain upgrades. So learning text, wisdom, will, strength, and constitution. We also learn about the 4 status effects. Stone, meaning effectively they're dead, but there is the light spell Warm, which can save it. Mute, meaning there's no text. Poison, meaning you take damage. And blind, meaning you can't do damage.
Sorry, that's just easy. Your firework going on.
Okay. Sorry about the random movement there, my mum came in. Anyway, so we learn about the status effects in there. And also we have geography. Teaches us about the Eagle Palace, which I have to say, after reading this, one has to be worried about what could happen in this world that we're playing in. And it just mentions the main areas that we will be playing in this game. You might not have heard of Hounds Manor and Cantity Castle yet. But that's okay. You don't need to know about them yet. The librarian tells us that she's reading a good book. It's supposed to be a pun telling us the Bible to read. Go to Psalm 23. Apparently, we've got a puzzle in here. Apparently, everything that is said here in the unsorted books comes from the Bible. But anyway, first we need to take off the green passages, and we need to do it chronologically. So green passages, still waters, then comes thy rod and thy staff, and lastly, the shadow of death. Oh wait, no, sorry, no. That is wrong. Okay, so I need to go back. Shadow of Death comes before thy rod and thy staff. As you can probably tell, I haven't read the Bible, and I certainly don't plan to. Okay, green pastures, still waters, Shadow of Death. I only know this line because it's mentioned in what was it, Gangster's Paradise? Or some song in the 1990s, but anyway. So we just do all these books chronologically according to the Bible, and we see that this gate opens. So we can go in here, and if we go along this way, find the red gate. Unfortunately, we need a red key to enter here. We will not be getting that red key for quite a while. And when we do get in there, we will face some of the hardest enemies in the entire game. I'm not kidding. Go down here. It turns out we run into a dead end, so I bet you're wondering why I'm doing this. And it's a good question that is about to be answered. Now we fight Antioch. He's not a very difficult boss fight, although it doesn't look like he's taking much damage at the moment. Odds are we will defeat him. He doesn't have any real big shots at us, except for a tech called Quake, which we will be seeing later on. But anyway, don't know why I'm pressing tech. Carl only has fork tech. As we can see, he's not too difficult. So yeah, he should bring Quake in sooner rather than later, or it will be too late. As we can see, we're doing some pretty decent damage on him. Although, he doesn't take much damage. So, you know, he's probably only got like 100 health points or something. But anyway, this fight's over. He's dead. Not quite, but he is now. And after this we get 220 pawns and the black key. It's like we saw just before, we needed a red key to enter the red gate. The black key will help enter us into the black gate. It's also quite useful because it changes Carl's attack to dark. Also, most of the enemies in this area are earth. And as we read earlier in the library, darkness rots the earth. So this will be very useful because that means effectively his attack rating will be 15 in this area. It also means that not everyone has the same status effect, and you know, we can't just be weak to one element, which is good. But anyway, now let's just focus on upgrading Kyle. Give him a constitution and a wisdom upgrade. And now that we've explored Arette, we've been to the Eagle Palace, we have no choice other than to go to Port Town. Or we could go grinding, but seriously, who likes that? So, I'm going to pause the video here, and I'll meet you when we're on the way back at Greencastle's house. So anyway, we're back in this area, and let's go to Port Town. Also, although we couldn't fight the bluebirds earlier, they are now piss easy. So we get 2 turns, they get, well, 1 turn now. And okay, I don't know why I keep on clicking tech, but I guess I'm just used to having more wisdom than this. Both of them get a pretty useful tech once they reach level 3 wisdom, so that'll be pretty cool. Unfortunately, the fights around this area are not too rewarding. 70 pawns. So here we run into 3 bluebirds. We should still be able to beat them. A lot of them seem reluctant to use cold half the time, and that's the only reason they're any threat at all. We will be getting a bishop who can use cold later on, so yeah. Unfortunately, by then it won't be as effective as it is now. Anyway, that bluebird's dead, and this one will be pretty soon. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, that's going to wrap it up for this part, and see you in the next part.